Favorite 11 time with Ali Khan. You ready to rock and roll?
Let's do this.
Your favorite roommate on any cricket tour?
Aaron Jones.
The one and only.
Just because he's sitting right there. No, a couple of them. Aaron Jones and Hamza Tariq in TKR.
If you had to go one or the other, favorite, not favorites, not plural.
Oh, can't pick one. Tough one. He's sitting right here. But no, I love them both.
USA's best bowler and USA's best batsman, best batter, all in the same room. The dynamic duo on tour back together again.
You know, we have to keep the same ritual that we kept in Namibia. We were both roommates and we got through ODI status. We were just talking about it yesterday, and this time we have to go to the World Cup. So he scored 100. That gave me motivation to go and take 5 wickets in the same game. So we still remember that.
This is the secret sauce, how it's made. Now everybody knows.
AJ and AK.
Your favorite. Now this is a Ali Khan special. I tailored this question just for you. As one of the very rare associate cricketers on the T20 franchise circuit, and as somebody myself who is a frequent flyer going around the world to cover teams on tour, I've had an opportunity, especially during the pandemic. They've been giving away free business class upgrades left, right, and center because nobody's flying on these planes. All these planes are like 3/4 empty. So as somebody who's been around the world on these franchise T20 opportunities, I have to ask you, what is your favorite business class service that you ever had flying around the world on all the various commercial airlines? And your private jet experience with KKR is not included. It's not allowed. You got to go with a commercial airliner.
I was gonna say nothing beats that, but from commercial, always my favorite is Emirates. It's just the best. It flies directly from Houston to Dubai. My sister lives in Dubai. She picks me up. The service is amazing. You know, I just love their business class. Yeah, that was the best one.
So Houston to Dubai direct Emirates. That's the Ali Khan go-to service.
It's about 16-hour flight, but I don't mind it. I enjoy that flight, going back and coming back. I just love it.
So this is question 2A. Follow up to that. 16-hour flight. What is your favorite way to pass the time on a 16-hour flight in business class?
Try to enjoy and not sleep all the time. Watch movies, and the best part is the food. Their food is amazing. The service is amazing. The drinks and the dry nuts that they gave, it's just unbelievable. The service is really good. The food is amazing. The movies, the entertainment system is really good. So yeah, I enjoy that. I try not to sleep, but at some point you have to sleep. So I just recline and just sleep.
It's a hard one to choose because, again, if you're in economy, not to be too snobbish about this, I've been lucky enough to get a few business class upgrades during the pandemic. But if you're in economy, it's a miserable experience. You want to sleep, but it's not very comfortable sleeping because the seats are terrible. You're in business class, you get all these very wonderful perks. You get the live flat seat, but you want to be awake to experience these perks. Yet the live flat seat is the most enjoyable sleeping experience you can have on a plane.
It's just like you want to enjoy, you know, like you're not gonna get many business class flights. So you gotta enjoy what you can while it lasts.
All right, your favorite city or country that you have toured
Dubai.
for cricket?
Dubai, hands down, still is. And after that is Trinidad, just because I'm like a celebrity there and people love me. I have a lot of fans there. So yeah, these 2 places are my favorite.
This is a true story because when I went to Trinidad in 2019 for the Super 50, you were well known. When taxi driver I had would take me to the Brian Lara Academy from downtown Port of Spain, and I mentioned I was covering the U.S. team. U.S. team, Ali Khan. That's who we knew. He didn't know anybody else. He knew Ali Khan.
Yeah, a lot of people say if I run election, I could become a prime minister there. So maybe in future, never know.
What are you waiting for?
Trinidad.
What are you waiting for?
I need a passport first.
Your favorite cricket ground experience you've had as a player, and when I say that, I mean the quality of the pitches, the quality of the training facilities, the lunches, the teas, the fan atmosphere, the overall scenery of the ground. What's your number one cricket ground anywhere in the world that you've been able to experience?
I have to go with Queen's Park Oval in terms of the on-field experience, but as an other like location and the scenic wise, I really enjoy playing in Abu Dhabi Sheikh Zayed Stadium, and I had a good success over there. It's just the ground, the way it's built, it's just very luxurious ground. It just gives you that feeling of, you know, like a big facility and environment. The food there is amazing. The way food is amazing, but on-field experience and the crowd and the stands, the music, the support, and the craziness, and the girls screaming your name. It's in Trinidad, Queens Park over.
You mentioned the girls screaming. Should I add an extra question here? What's the favorite marriage proposal you've received while in Trinidad?
Oh yeah, there's a few. The lady in the stand, I had a poster. I still have that picture. You can maybe put it on here. It says, "Ali Khan, will you marry me?" on live camera. So yeah, that went viral. So I already posted it on my social media as well.
Your favorite cricketer of all time?
Shoaib Akhtar.
A fellow speed demon.
Growing up, when I was a kid, he was like back in the days. I was a little kid, and he was at his prime. And just watching him, after I watch him, I would go on the rooftop in my home in Pakistan and just try to, you know, copy him and bowl. So when I was growing up, I just wanted to like bowl fast and run in hard. I just couldn't have hair like his, but he's just amazing. What a personality. No one like him before or after since then. He's just gone.
Your favorite non-cricket athlete of all time?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Threw me a curveball with CR7. I was expecting you to say LeBron James. What happened?
Yeah, but I started watching basketball after soccer. So Cristiano Ronaldo is the first one. Then I would say LeBron James, just because he is from Ohio and I was living in Ohio at the time as well. So my number 23 that I picked was because of LeBron James. So yeah, I mean, these two both are the great of the games, and you know, they're so old. LeBron is 19th year, and Ronaldo is already like 35 years of age, and he's still, you know, still fit and still going and spending so much time and money on their bodies just to stay fit and play. Is just an inspiration.
Now, this is another Ali Khan Taylor question for people who don't know, and this is not a narcissistic thing. Ali Khan keeps video clips in his phone of wickets he's taken to use as motivation to pump himself up. What is your favorite wicket that you watch on replay on your phone to get yourself fired up?
It used to be the first wicket of the great legend Sangakkara, but then over the years I've changed it to the 2018 CPL final, the first ball of the final, the in swinging ball to the Cameron Delport. And why I see that, because the way it was planned, it didn't just happen. We actually planned it, and we planned it with Sri, coach, DJ Bravo, the captain at the time. This is like something people don't know. They just watch what happens on the field. They don't know what happens behind the scenes. So we actually planned it for him. We had a leg slip, so we had a deep square leg, and he would think that we're gonna bowl him short. But my plan was to, because I get the naturally swing, so our plan was to make him think I'm gonna bowl him on his ribs, but it will be actually length ball coming into him. So when I bowled that ball, he was waiting for that short ball, and his feet didn't even move. So he just went, and that was like the best ball that I bowled on the plan, and it was perfect.
Your favorite pizza topping?
It's not pineapple. If it's halal, I would put chicken, because I only eat halal chicken. But if it's not, then I just keep it cheese.
A proud member of the Kevin McAllister Cheese Pizza Club. I'm beyond thrilled to hear this. Your favorite movie of all time?
There's quite a few. I love movies. I love watching movies. When I'm traveling, I'm always on my laptop watching all these movies. But if I have to pick one, it has to be Scarface, Al Pacino.
Why Scarface?
It's just the way he acted in that movie it's just so good to watch, and then the story, and just it's really good. I enjoy watching Scarface. I watch it over and over again.
Who is the closest figure to Tony Montana in the U.S. cricket?
Xavier Marshall.
X. All right. All right. Last but not least, your favorite show to binge watch, whether it's on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, any streaming service, or box set, or if it's on your laptop, you've got a bunch of episodes downloaded. What's your go-to binge watching show on a plane, or once you get to a place and you're quarantining, you've got a lot of time on your hands?
I would try to watch all the shows that are coming out, but if I have to pick one, my all-time favorite is Breaking Bad and Prison Break. These two are my all-time favorites.
Who is the closest figure in U.S. cricket to Heisenberg? Walter White. Who is it?
Right now, if it has to be, I would pick Jaskaran. Because he spends a lot of time analyzing things. I hope he don't watches this.
Does he have a chemistry set?
I don't know what he has, but he has always something cooking, especially after he hits 6 sixes.
You can say that again. That's for sure. He's definitely got something cooking, and hopefully he's got something cooking for USA coming up in the T20 America's qualifier.